Hi, hello, this is Sophie Mahir from the Artist Marketing Academy, and a really warm welcome to this video where I'm going to be sharing with you 5 top tips for productivity, specifically for all of you fellow artists and creatives out there. And I know only too well we can get sucked into that creative space and not get around to doing all those other promotion, admin, sort of social media tasks that we need to get done when we're building our own successful art business. My aim for all of you is to do just that, to be able to actually effectively market and promote your business, as well as having time to create your incredible products or services. So let's get stuck straight into the content. So my tip number 5 for being highly productive as artists is to make sure, first of all, you have got your morning routine down, done and dusted. And for those of you that are thinking, I don't know what the morning routine is, then you need to look for my other video that's named Artist Morning Routine and watch my 9 steps or 9 ideas really of how you can start your day so you can get the most done. Tip number 2 is that you actually then take that action list and time plan out your actions. So by the time you've done your morning routine, you will actually have 5 or 6 important, powerful actions that you'll need to do in the day, or should I say maximum of. And then what I want you to do is actually allocate time for each of those tasks. Is it a 10-minute task, a 30-minute task, or is it going to take you longer? Because if you discover you've got 5 tasks and they all are going to take 3 hours, then you have a bit of a problem, right? Maybe you need to rethink things. So that's step number 2. Number 2, think about time allocation. Step number 3 is a really good idea for chunking your day into sort of 90-minute sections, 1 or 2 hour sections. So no matter what you're doing, and I want to stress this, even if you're having a full-on creative day in the studio and you're only doing the one thing for the day, actually just chunking that day down into blocks so that you can walk away, go outside, take a breath of fresh air, stretch, eat, drink water, get hydrated, all of that good stuff. Walk back in again with fresh eyes is really important. But if you're working up to a show, an exhibition, a launch of something, you're creating a workshop, or you're doing something that's got a deadline, it's also really important to stay very focused and to actually think about, I've got admin tasks, let's put all of those together in an hour slot. I've got creative making tasks, let's put all of those together in a 3-hour slot. Or I've got some other sort of tasks, let's put those in a 2-hour slot. So chunking your day down into different slots is also really, really good, and putting the different things together so that you're not doing 2 emails and then a bit of something else and then a bit of writing and then but actually put all the kind of left brain tasks together and the right brain tasks together. Okay, so my tip or step number 4 is to actually do the biggest one first. So chances are you have a really, really massive task that's on your list, something maybe you've even put off for a while, and you've maybe been dragging it from day to day going, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. Just get that one important task done first. It's done, it's out of the way, and then you can relax and get on with other things. What most people do is they do the easy stuff first, and then they leave the really big, more awkward task to the end of the day when they haven't got the energy, and then they're a little bit more tired and not so focused, not so productive, and then it's like, oh, it doesn't get done, I'll do it tomorrow, never mind, I'll do it tomorrow. And the way you sell that to yourself is, I've had a really good day because I've got all this other stuff done, it doesn't matter about that thing. So I'm going to say to you, look down your action list and highlight the one that's really important. Is it that you need actually to submit images to a gallery or to apply for a show, or you're actually putting on some sort of event or something you need to put things together and you're just putting it off because it maybe seems too big a task, in which case maybe break it down into smaller tasks. But do that, or do some of that first, and then move on to the other things. And last but not least, it's really important for tip number 5 is that you only do one thing at a time. So by the time you've worked out your tasks, how long they're going to take, are you going to cluster them together, how are you going to chunk your day down, have you done that really important task first, then really you've got to focus in on, don't get distracted and try and multitask. It doesn't work. Okay, did you know, it's a little scientific thing, that when you move from one task to another, it actually takes you between 7 to 8 minutes for your brain to kind of catch up and get fully into the new task. So if you're doing that through the day, that's an awful lot of time that you have wasted. So it'd be much, much better to plan it all out, cluster things together, and then when you are doing something, switch off the phone onto silent, turn off the emails, shut off everything that can pop up and send an alert, a ping, a whiz, a pop, all those different things we have on our smartphones. Turn it all off and just focus on getting the one thing done. It's such a relief when you do that as well. You'll get much more done. You'll be able to look down your list and go tick, 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 tick. Okay, so that's my 5 top tips, but I've got something extra I want to share with you. My extra little bit of experience really is to work with your biorhythms. Are you a morning person? Are you an afternoon or evening person? Or are you a night person? When do you function best? Now for me, the idea of functioning in the evening or at night is a no-go. Those of you that know me already know I haven't got a clue of doing anything at that time. But get up in the morning, I'm all good. So I use my own morning routine and I get up at 5 or 5:30 and get straight into things, which often means I've done my big task, maybe by about 9 o'clock, and I've the rest of the day to do everything else. How brilliant is that? So you too can have that experience if you just work down these steps or tips, however you want to look at them, and follow this today. So that's it for today's video. My name's Sophie Mahir. This is my Artist Marketing Academy, helping artists to get great with their marketing and social media. If you'd like to find out more, then please head over to my website, www.sophiemahir.com, where you can find out more about me, find out more about services. There's some blogs on there, you can read, there's some resources, there's a free download, 21 ways to make money from your art, loads of stuff on there. And as we go forward, there's only going to be more. So do join me for more of these videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my brand new channel, which is super exciting. Or if you're watching this at a future date, then I guess maybe I've already got some other content on there. So I look forward to hearing from you. Join me on social media, say hello under this video, and wishing you a super creative day.